In the southwestern corner of the world of Mirabellis, beneath the third hottest of her suns, lies the Outlands, a hostile territory of outlaws and curses. And yet, among the unforgiving sands, there's mystery, treasure, perhaps most importantly, freedom. It's these temptations that bring folks of all kinds to the Outlands. Want to meet a few? Well then, how's about a little roll call?
I'm Ben Pimental, and I play Alden Ambergris, a man with as many secrets as coins in his pouch.
I'm Gurkowski, and I play Percival Wynnemark. I don't try to be the best, it just keeps happening.
I'm S.J. Nelson, and I play Madge Smalls. All I really have is a ladle and a dream, and some visions.
I'm Shaylee Bowman, and I play Kaia Vaeloris, wrestling with fury and blood, trying to master the storm inside her.
I'm Patrick Holt, and I play Twig. I may have a bit of an attitude, so don't poke the bear.
I'm Stone Mountain, and I play Zero. And I'm just a guy. Normal guy. No magic here. No, sir. Don't worry about it.
And pulling the strings is the game master. It's me, JP Coletta. So, let's jump into this episode of Roll Call. When we last left our heroes, y'all were having a bit of a tough time with this exploding condenser. So Silas, well,
I felt like we were doing pretty good.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, I thought you were
drowning.
Yeah, well, most of you are doing very well. No, so a man who identified himself as Silas, or the Sand Shadow, appeared and stole the what's called a regulator coil from the condensers, and then disappeared, and they started to whir and flip around, which seemed to imply that they're going to explode. So you and Kaylin jumped into action, Kaylin attempting to fix them. A few hazards have ensued, and where we're at right now is, even though the middle one seems to have stabilized, it went into hyperdrive, essentially, and exploded out with water and is now flooding the desert sands below. However, a few of you, namely Madge and Zero, seem to be caught in the crossfire, as you will.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, Kaylin has said that he can help, but he will lose some of his actions, and bear in mind, you only have a couple rounds left before these things go kablooey. With that, I believe we ended with Zero's turn going horribly awry, as Zero ends up caught in the exact same torrential tidal wave that they were trying to fix. And Kaylin was shouting out orders like, redirect the pressure in the valve with a lever. However, one of you, I forget which one of you, I think it was, it was Zero. Zero discerned, oh no, the lever has broken off and is somewhere in the water. So you are currently looking for that lever to divert the water or to stop the water flow in some case. And with that, I believe we're up at initiative 20 with number 2, Percival.
Gotcha. Okay, Percival is going to... I'm standing. I got pushed back, but I'm still standing. I don't think I'm prone.
Correct, you got pushed back 5 feet.
I might be prone, actually. I think I was pushed back and prone.
Oh, no, you are certainly prone. That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use my... getting up from prone underwater, is that an extra...
Yeah, it is considered... the water is considered difficult terrain, so it takes half your movement to stand up, but you only have... But it takes double the movement. So actually, it takes about 7 feet of movement to... you have 7... Yes, you can stand up, but that's all of your movement.
It's all my movement. Okay, well, I'm going to do that. Great. So I am pushed back away from the thing. I guess I'm just going to take a look around. Do I see this lever anywhere?
Yeah, make me a perception check.
No, that's not gonna... Yeah, I'm not... That's a 2 plus 0.
Unfortunately, yeah, so you stand up. You've been essentially pushed back out of... It's still pouring down, this torrential downpour. As you manage to stand up, your head is out of it, and it's beating against, like, maybe your knees. And you're looking on at this just massive wave of water coming out of this metal compressor. But the water is so... It's white water. It's flowing at such speed that it's hard to see inside. You can't make anything out.
Okay, then I'm going to cast... Okay, this will be gonna be fun. Let me just remember what this does. Okay. The water itself, is it concentrated coming from like a pipe? Is it coming from just like essentially just huge
it has burst out
basin?
of the side. So it was there was a spigot, but the wall behind the spigot burst. So now it is just pouring out of the condenser out of the side. It's uncontrolled.
Okay. Gotta go with it. Unfortunately. Okay. Percival raises his hand. Yeah, that's what I got. And I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on the side of this basin.
I need you to walk me through, and I want you to be very careful about what you say next.
Yes.
Where are you aiming? Explain your plan to me.
Gotcha. So I am aiming... essentially, these are rays of fire. Okay.
I understand. No, I understand that.
I'm trying to give us a brief respite from the oncoming water by making some of it steam.
Okay. So you're not aiming at...
No,
you are not aiming
direct. I'm aiming
like
directly
where the
at
water's coming out.
Where's the water coming from? So I'm trying to create steam just to give us a stop from the wash of water.
An interesting... Okay. Okay, I'll make this... So roll to hit, because they're individual rays, right?
They're ranged attacks for each one.
I'll make this damage-based, and I'll say the water has a very low AC.
Okay. Well, I just got a nat 20 on one. So that is a...
That definitely hits.
Okay, nat 20, a 13, and a 15.
Yeah, all of those are going to hit the water.
Hell yeah.
Now roll me the damage to see how much of this water you're able to evaporate.
We'll see. That's going to be 66. Just going to do this on D&D Beyond. That's good. 25 points of fire damage.
25 points of fire damage. All right. I will say, so as you stand up, soaked and drenched to the bone, you feel the heat first as this little mini fireball begins to form and crackle in your hands, and then suddenly anyone who's watching this just watches as three great arcs of fire just burst out like missiles towards this water and explode at the same time, creating this mini fireball. And you watch as the water just steams up like a geyser and explodes up. I will say this causes 25 points of damage. It causes enough steam and enough change of force to essentially force the geyser up instead of out within the condenser that it breaks the stream for 3 individual turns. I don't mean rounds, I mean 3 individual turns.
Perfect.
So, the water begins to level out and like melt into the sand for a second. But anyone who's watching this in real time can see that it's about to torrential downpour again. Interesting.
Yeah, that is my full turn.
All right. And with that, we are at Twig.
Okay, just one quick question. How deep would you say the remaining water is?
I'd say it's only about, with the water gone, if you're in that like trench-like area, it's probably only like covering about 1.5 feet of like actual. It's more like a puddle at this point.
Great.
With the dissipation.
And you said that the lever to stop it is somewhere in the water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since I have a little bit of extra movement, how far would I have to run to get to the water?
From where you are, because you're up on the scaffolding, correct?
Yes.
That would take 15 feet of movement to get down. Well, I guess if you jump, if you want to take some falling damage. But 15 feet of movement to get down from the condenser, and then an additional 10 feet of movement to get to the water, to the side of it.
Okay, easy peasy. And then, if it's not too much difficulty, could I get a reminder of what Kaia's amazing Baywatch-esque run looks like?
Shaylee?
Of course.
Amazing. So, Twig
For
is
those
gonna,
of you listening on audio, you're really missing out.
You're really missing out. You got to
YouTube.
check out the YouTube link for this. So Twig is going to take a little bit of inspiration from that and use 15 feet to climb down, and then he's going to do his own Baywatch run. And as he does that, he is going to use the message cantrip, which has 120 feet, and all I have to do is point towards who I'm doing it at. And so he's going to point at 0 as he's doing this, and he's going to say, do you really need help, or can you get out of this?
You hear back, help me.
Okay, then with my bonus action, I would... so as I'm running, I'm going to leap, diving leap into the water, and use my bonus action to wild shape into an octopus.
He's so cool.
That's awesome. Describe to me what your octopus looks like.
So Twig's octopus is like... It's like a really small black octopus, but it has these little green spots all over it, and he's real tiny. I think it's classified as a small beast. So it's just really, really tiny, extra cute, if you will, and it does have the perception skill. So I'd like to have him look for the lever.
I like that a lot. So you just, like, as you hear this drowning noise, just Baywatch into action. You all watch as this man just suddenly he disappears into his clothes, and flying out of his clothes is this little adorable octopus that splashes down in what is left of this water and just begins fluttering furiously through the water. Make a perception check.
That is going to be... Ooh, that's really good. 17 plus 6. 23.
17 plus 6, 23. Yeah. So, you see something very, very interesting with your keen octopus senses. You first look around and you see the two bodies still lying in the water, Madge and Zero, both just like, Madge's like lungs being filled with water. And, but you do notice that Zero, in his flailing, as he's splashing around, is sitting on top of a silver lever. So, your friend found it.
Can I use the rest of my movement? I don't expect to be able to grab it on this turn, but can I use the rest of my movement to get to the lever?
Oh, yes, actually. Yes, you can.
Thank you. That will be my turn.
Yeah. And Zero, as far as you're concerned, this octopus that you recognize as Twig just, like, comes up to you and you're like, oh, thank God he's here to save me, but just starts reaching under you. Which is awesome. And with that, we are now at Initiative 4. Alden Ambergris.
Oh, charmed, I'm sure. So just taking stock of accounting of people and places and things and locations. So because of what Percival did, the people who were drowning have a brief respite and may have an opportunity to get up and get out of there before the water starts up again.
Yes, it is still technically difficult terrain, but it is much eased.
Cool.
The drowning risk is gone for 1 round.
Cool. So then, in that case, assuming that Kaelin's hands are freed up, I would like to use my action to give him the help action. I'll just straight up ask him this time, what can I do to help? I am a bit mechanically inclined myself, not anywhere on your level, but if there's anything I can do to help.
Reach down there. Do you see a cylindrical valve? It looks like it's popping out. And you see it right there, essentially like about 5 feet to your left.
Oh shit, I forgot. I'm piss drunk. Imagine I said all that, but I was drunk. Another t-shirt. A perception check, investigation.
Free for giving the help action, I will say. It's cool. Quite obvious. It's right there.
Cool.
It's immediately next to you.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
there's a cylindrical valve that seems to be connecting the two condensers together.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, there's a valve down here that seems to be connecting the two things together.
Yes, that's what valves tend to do. Now, what I want you to do is make sure that there are no gaps in it. If there's any gaps, push it together so that no water gets out.
I will feel around with my hands just to see if there's any water getting out anywhere, if it's wet when it should be dry.
Yeah, go ahead and make that I will allow an investigation check for.
Oh, beautiful. Since I'm using my eyes as well, can I roll flat with the aid of my glasses?
Sure you can.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Well, it doesn't help that much. Not at all, I will say. It'll be a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
That'll do it, though. You do notice that he is very, very right. This valve is leaking from the pressure. There does seem to be, though, it's not the bolts haven't come completely out. If you were able to tighten them in some way, that would be supremely helpful to Kaelin.
Okay. Let's see. I have my tinker's tools. Would I have a wrench of sorts on in that kit?
I would dare say that you do, good sir. I would dare say that you do.
Oh, wonderful. How much action economy would it take for me to use that little old thing?
I will say, since I've declared this all a part of the help action, that I will allow this to all be one sort of complicated thing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So you may roll that.
Sweet. So, what... That would be... So... Disadvantage, because drunk. And then...
And I will say, a natural 1, not that you're going to get that, but a natural 1 will result in giving Kaylin disadvantage. But only a natural 1.
The tools specifically... oh, no, I get it. Do I just add my proficiency bonus, or do I add anything else? Do I add anything from any of my...
It's either Dex or Rules Lawyer.
Which tools are these?
Tinker's tools? Yeah, the tools in D&D is where the tools, or the rules completely, like, don't make sense.
I also don't understand the tools rules.
It is dexterity.
It is Dex. That's what. Okay, yeah, it's like sled. Yeah,
love that. Because both of my rolls were actually good. Thank the gods. So 17. 21.
21. Yeah, you managed to pretty quickly and drunkly pull out your wrench, and you managed to tighten those. And that seems to at least stabilize the pressure between the two, which is going to make whatever he does up there a lot easier.
Sweet.
He calls down to you and goes, "Good work, lad. Can you do me one more favor?"
Of course. What you need?
If you see any fire, don't breathe on it.
And then he'll cover his mouth and then just look around.
And with that, or sorry, you still have a bonus action, don't you?
I do. I would like to... Who is left after me?
Damn rogues. Next up after you would be Madge, followed by Kaia.
Could I give Kaia... I'm gonna give Kaia bonus action, help action. What does it look like Kaia's about to do next? Just from my perspective.
Am I still on the scaffolding?
You are. If you'll recall, what you did is you climbed it and you were like, "I'm here to help." And then he fixed the one and flew over to the other.
Yeah, the bastard. Okay. Yeah, I look like I'm about to jump off to get to the water as quickly as possible.
Gotcha. Alden will give you the help action with his bonus action by yelling out to you the obvious because he's drunk. Hey, be quick about what you're gonna do because that water's gonna start up any minute. You gotta be quick, gotta be careful. I believe in you.
She barely hears that, but she, I think she, if you're pointing at all, I think she sees the gestures.
There's so much
and the
pointing.
eye contact more than what you're saying.
There's more pointing than eye contact for sure.
Right. Yeah, and she's like, I know.
And now you got advantage if you roll for anything.
That's great. Enjoy your advantage, as the kids are saying these days. Okay, so next up on our list is Madge, and this is the last turn before the water resumes. So get out now.
Oh, God. Well, Madge is so stoked to be here, you guys.
Well, you're no longer drowning thanks to Percival, so that's good.
Thank you, Percy. Can I see the octopus?
I would dare say yes, as like the water stops actively flowing, and like sort of imagine that like your face is like just above the water now. You're like, as you like bring your head up, there's an octopus in front of you.
Can I see that he has the lever?
Make a perception check.
Wait, what are my little thingies?
I will say, like, water was kind of blowing in your face when he transformed into an octopus.
Okay, that will be a 17.
A 17. Here's what I'll give you for a 17. You look up, and you look around, and you're like, oh my god, I'm alive. Oh my god, what the hell? And you look up and you're like, where's this lever he was talking about? And you see an octopus that you do not know is Twig reaching under Zero's butt to get this shiny silver lever.
Twig, are you wrapped up on that thing?
I'm digging in that butt.
The lever, not the butt.
Oh, sorry. No, yeah. I'm grabbing the lever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're never going to get sponsors. We just get demonetized again.
I hate it here.
Matt.
Sorry. My bad.
Madge definitely just is like coughing up, spitting up some water. She turns, sees the lever, and sees an octopus attached to it. Goes, what the fuck? And then I would like to telekinetic movement fling. How far away am I from where the lever is supposed to go? Question mark.
Ooh, I'll say you're kind of like, you're splitting the difference. You're 10 feet from the lever and 10 feet from where the lever goes.
I would like to telekinetic movement, fling the lever. Like, if I can get it into wherever it's supposed to go, great. If there's anybody nearby the lever that I could fling it towards, I would love to do that.
How far can you telekinetically fling?
I believe it's up to 30 feet.
Ooh,
I will babe.
This is an awesome use of that ability, Esther.
Just throw it.
That's so good.
Throw it towards it, and I'll just stay attached as the octopus, and then I can come undone, and I'll be there with the lever.
It is 30 feet. I get it once per short.
That's awesome. Okay. Wow. Great.
Yeah.
So, you telekinetically, Twig, you have just sort of reached under that butt and grabbed this lever.
I think I said I dug in it.
I'm sorry.
No.
You have to be stopped.
So you're like just wrapping around this thing when suddenly you hear from behind you, what the fuck? And you go for a freaking ride as this lever just shoots across. And I guess you're a willing creature, so I'll say there's no save involved. You just, I will say, Madge, roll just to see if we can get it in there.
Work.
Roll. God, I hate everything about this place.
Is it a golfing check?
Yeah, what's a golfing check? I guess.
Yeah, don't shank it.
I guess just roll. I'm sorry, what do you roll for this?
Athletics.
It could also be like a spell attack. I think you have a spell save, right?
That's what I was thinking.
How cool I am. A spell attack?
I think it would be your...
I will leave it up to you. You could roll athletics or like a spell attack with like proficiency plus whatever your spellcasting mod is.
I don't know if I have a spell casting.
Oh right, sorry,
mod.
I forgot your class for a second. Just roll athletics. Why not? I'm feeling nice.
Can I help with my reaction by doing like that thing in video games where you guide the arrow or the bullet like with
an aerodynamic octopus?
I don't know about that.
I just wanted to check and see if that was cool. It's fine if it's not.
Unless you have a help reaction feature that I don't know about. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no to that one.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
Guys,
It was.
Can't knock the hustle.
Can't knock the
Oh
hustle.
my god. You guys, wait, what is it? That's gonna be a 23 in athletics. And I am going to, with my mind, as if I am holding it like a pole vault, go. and I don't physically have it with me. It's probably like 5 feet ahead of me, but I'm gonna be like and launch it.
Awesome. So, as you do that, this thing just flies 20 feet across the air. I will say, Zero, you just feel a sort of like like your hips lift up and your legs open, and from between your legs flies out this silver lever and an octopus that you recognize, as if you have given birth to it. And it flies out and just, with a clang, makes impact on the wall, like right where the lever goes, and you actually manage to line it up pretty well, so it's like in its socket. And what I will say you can do, Twig, pretty much for free, is because you're around it, you just sort of stick to the wall with your suction cups, which keeps it in place until somebody can put a screw in.
Yeah, I'll take that for sure.
That is pretty dope, Madge.
Thank you.
I will say, you are still in the path of the water should it return, which it will return at the end of your turn.
I would like to move.
I thought you might. I just thought I'd mention that.
I think Madge sees all this like hot girl beach running going on, and I think she wants to like attempt it, but she's also in like a foot of water and it's just all leg, no arm, and she's like trying to trudge really fast, so she's like through the water.
For just for fun, can I get a performance check?
Yes, you can. Of course you can. What do I add to that? I got a 4. I got a 4.
Yeah, it looks like what you think it looks like. Because you're damp. You are.
She's the girl from The Ring.
Yes, exactly. You just see Tabitha bolting towards you, trying to look like Pamela Anderson. That's awesome. Anyway, which we've now canonized The Ring and Pamela Anderson.
Yep, they are part of
I don't
this
make
world.
Not just two
Good.
favorite things.
Yes.
I think that's all I'm gonna do.
All right.
And I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna run, but also just like my head is to the lever, just like watching it soar. So I'm running, but I'm just like watching it from the side, like making sure my aim is right.
Awesome.
And then when it gets in, I go, all right, and then I keep running.
Awesome,
my turn.
cinematic, amazing. I love it. Cut print. We now move on to our final turn, Kaia. However, as this happens, essentially the geyser that has just gone up, what goes up must come down. Whoosh! Just starts rushing out again. However, you are to the side of this, Twig, so you are good. And unfortunately, the only person who's still in its path. And I would say that you'd get to make a dexterity saving throw, but you are kind of already prone. So I guess make a dex save for if you get pushed back another 5 feet?
Percival would be, because I used all my movement to stand up, so I wasn't able to move at all.
Oh yeah, so make another dex
I
save.
also would be, yeah. Oh, and that's a 4 plus 0.
Oh.
No.
Yes.
I also roll as well, right?
Yes, please.
I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So what I will say is you were already prone, so nothing we can do about that. But you do manage to, like, I will give you a round, essentially, to survive this. You manage to steel yourself, and you are not pushed back 5 feet, and you do manage to push your head just out of the water, so your head is above water as the rest of your body is encased in this tidal wave. Percival, you are so busy looking at, like, the fruits of your handiwork, you're like, damn, I made that, guys.
Oh, wait.
That's pretty cool.
Hold up, I can do something.
Oh, no.
The spalders on my armor, once again, sparkle with red energy, and... would a 12 save?
A 12 would not save, I'm so sorry.
Okay, then it doesn't matter. There's just, as Percival gets hit by this wave, a little bit of sparks pop up, and then he gets hit. Now, tell me what happens to me.
So you're looking at your handiwork, admiring your craftsmanship, and you turn to the side just to see. Oh, whoa! Is that octopus on a lever flying through the air? That's pretty cool. What's that? Oh no! And crush as this massive tidal wave hits you again, and you are knocked prone and another 5 feet back from the thing, and you are technically now drowning, and you have 3 rounds. However, it does now restart. You now have a new 3 rounds until you are drowned, and drowned means downed, which means you start making death saves. So you have 3 rounds before you are unconscious. And it is difficult terrain, in case you didn't remember that.
Oh, that changes everything.
Well, it kind of does, because that's why you're still in its path. Anyway. It's a very cruel mechanic. I might have rethought it had I thought about how cruel it was, but oh well, we're already here and people are watching. Anyway, well, with that, Kaia, what's going on?
Well, I think right after Twig, or wait, who said it to me? Was it? No. It was Alden, right?
Yes.
Said to me, or said to Kaia that I gotta hurry. I saw a lot of pointing. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then I think right after those words come out of her mouth, I think she sees the octopus flying through the air with the lever, and then a giant like monsoon like tidal wave like coming down, and it's like, well, I couldn't have acted that fast. And then I think she's gonna try to, if she can try to vault down, if I can like roll a check or something to maybe omit some of the movement, that'd be so cool and slay.
She's so buff.
I can just jump.
She's so
buff. I'm so
all right.
strong.
You're so buff. And because you're so buff, yeah, I'll say roll an athletics check and let's see what we can do for you.
Okay. And then I have the help action, so I would like to do this at advantage if I can.
You may.
Okay.
Because you're so inspired by Alden.
Okay. Yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Yeah, I would say you, as Merc once said, you do a superhero landing. You just vault off, and you land, boom, right in the dust, and it's like this massive, like mushroom dust cloud around you. Super hard on the knees, but you do it.
I do it. Yeah, she kind of like, she lands in almost like a Spider-Man's pose, but instead of like one leg out, it's more like a squat.
Oh, for sure.
And then she like stands up. She's like, God damn my knees. And then she's gonna do her famous run. Actually, before I do that, how quickly or how far away am I from? Who's closer to me? Is
With
it
that
0?
Vault. Tell me what's your strength.
My my total or the modifier?
Your total strength.
19.
19. Also, you can jump a solid like I'll say you jump like right to the edge of the water. So like
Hell
like
yeah.
5 feet in, you can get to 0.
Okay. All right. And then I know it's typically a dex, but I'm so strong and I can grip my feet so strong.
Don't push it. Don't. But what is it?
Okay.
Don't push it.
All right.
What is
All
it?
right,
You can't knock the hustle. You
I'm
can't
gonna
knock
try
the
to. I can't knock the hustle. Hey, I gotta try. She's so strong. Yeah, I think she's going to land and then see 0 right there and try to. I think for a moment she thinks about trying to use her magic once again because she actually felt useful being able to manipulate the dust and manipulate the things around her. And then I think she kind of pushes that thought away because she's never been good at that and that was just a fluke, and then just goes straight into the water. Again, I'll make a dex save.
Please do.
Okay. I have inspiration though, so if it's bad. Oh! Sorry, I got a 19 on the die. My dex save is not good. It's a +2, but that's a 21.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you managed to with your strong toes. You're so focused on this, you don't even break your Baywatch stride. You're just you land and you're Baywatching.
It just slows.
Yeah,
it slows a little bit as I get
slows
it.
a little with difficult terrain. Yeah, exactly. And you have made it to 0, and you still have like I'd say 5 feet of movement left from that.
Okay.
With that jump and that movement, 10 feet.
Okay.
I'll give you 10 feet.
10 feet. 10 feet. Okay. Would I be able to?
Well, I'm sorry. It is 5. I'll give you 5 feet because it's difficult terrain. So.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think 5 feet would get me out on the other side, or would I still be stuck in?
I think you can do it.
Okay. I am going to, with all my might. I think her, like the muscles on the side of her neck strains and protrude so far out, and her pectoral muscles just bulge as she begins to grip onto 0 and try to fight against the current and pull him straight up.
She's vascular. So, yeah. You've made so many checks for me this turn. I guess make an athletics check to pick him up.
No, it's fair.
But
It's fair.
you've rolled so many dice.
It's not as good. I'm very thankful. That one's a 19.
19. I'll allow it. You pick 0. So 0, I just kind of want to walk you through the last 20 seconds of your life.
He's going to be so insufferable about this later, I can tell.
So 0, what happened to you in the last 20, 30 seconds is you were like, I'm coming. I can find the lever. And you instantly get knocked over and start to drown. Then suddenly, you hear Twig's voice in your head being like, do you need help? And you're like, yes, help me. And then as you're like, oh, the water is starting to settle. I'm feeling better. Yay, here's Twig to help me. You see Twig just reach under your butt for something, and then suddenly shoot out between your legs with the lever. And just as you're starting to put that together, water shoots over you again, and you start to drown again, or you almost drown. You stick your head out. You're like, what is happening? And then a very big buff lady just reaches into the water, picks you up, and starts fireman's carrying you out of the water.
She's like patting you on the back.
Wow. Strong and beautiful.
Just shut up and cough it up. Shut up and cough it up.
He's like trying to flirt, but he's like throwing up water.
Awesome.
I think that's all I can do on my turn.
I think it was all your move. You rolled quite a few
dice.
dice.
If I can, I'll put them down, but if not, then I'll just be holding
For
them.
fun, no, you gotta hold it. You gotta wait till next turn. It'll be a free action, but you gotta wait till next turn. Actually, for fun, do it. I like to work in incentives. It'll be a free action to drop him. It'll cost an action to set him down gently. So it's up to you. It won't do any damage. I'm just saying, for flavor, it's a free action to drop him and an action to set him down gently. Anyway, moving on. It is now Kaylin's turn. I don't know. I like to give you a choice. And now, Kaylin, looking down at this mess, is like, oh, lever still not attached. He's going to fly down and to make the lever attach check himself, since you were not able to successfully reattach it this round. Oh no! And Kaylin rolled a... I didn't think that was possible. Well, wait, what is the DC on this?
Doesn't he have advantage?
Oh, he does! He does. That's good. Because he rolled a 3 on the die, which, for this check, makes it still a high-ish roll, but not quite what we need. Okay, and that'll do it.
Yeah,
so he does roll down there.
Help.
Yeah. Thanks to that, he's going down there to focus, and he sort of like looks over at you with concern because he knows that valve could burst at any moment, but he sees that you have seemed to have tightened it, and he calms himself and he ratchets it, and the lever is now in check. And he unfortunately will have to use... Actually, no, that's an object interaction. He goes ahead and pulls the lever, and you watch as the water shuts off and begins to flow downward into what looks like, if you're looking, like a emergency chute. It's sending it back down into the ground. However, it has not stopped the top from smoking and steaming. He goes, oh God. And he clicks his heels, and he has about 5 feet of movement left, and he starts to fly back up towards them when... Who hasn't rolled one yet? SJ, have you rolled a calamity yet? Why don't you roll a D100 for me?
All right. Let me get my little dice. There's my little Madge dice.
Okay.
That will be 90.
90. Ooh. Interesting. Can you do me a favor? And can you roll a D4?
Yeah. Where the freak is my D4? Okay, there it is. Yeah. A 1.
A 1. Interesting. Okay. So...
Don't laugh like that.
That is... So, what happens is... As you all are like... It actually seems like with the water going down, there's a little smoke coming out of the top, which is of concern, but mostly all of the pieces seem to be in check. There's no shaking, there's no shimmering. But you watch as the top is smoking, and Kaylin seems very concerned with that. However, you don't have much time before you hear a familiar voice behind you. What's going on? What's happening? But then, behind him, you hear more voices. Like, what's going on? Kaylin, is that Kaylin? What's happening? What's happening? And you realize that civilians have started to flood the area with concern. And they have started to essentially surround the danger zone. Kaylin's like, get back, all of you. But he turns and he has this bludgeon mark on his head from the thing. And everyone's like, look, Kaylin, he's hurt. Kaylin's hurt. And a panic starts. And there begins to be a stampede as the top of the condenser begins to smoke and whir. Kaylin says, get them back. I can't work with them. Get them back. And now I need interesting. Make a charisma saving throw. All of you, actually, including Kaylin.
I'm rolling well. I'm like just a useless guy. I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Again.
That's good. Okay, success. Twig.
As an octopus, I still got a 15.
Success. Percival.
21.
21. Success. Madge.
Good old 13.
13. Success. Kaia.
I also got a 15.
Success. Alden.
And I also got a 13.
The DC was 13.
Beats it.
Beats it. Wow.
Yeah,
So
the
none
the
of
party
you,
is just so hot. Like,
nor,
canonically.
And we knew that.
and this is sort of on par because Kaylin actually only has. Kaylin rolled a 12, which is interesting because it kind of makes sense that Kaylin would be the only one affected by this. Kaylin seeing you would notice this first, Kaia, seeing like his precious citizens begin to surround this dangerous situation. He begins to stress out and panic a bit. And you see that he has the frightened condition now until the civilians are out of harm's way. So, with that, Zero, it's your turn.
I'm a people person. I leap out of Kaia's arms and I turn to the crowd of people. And Zero, taking on a much more confident visage, having finished hacking up water, is going to say, all of you, get back! Get back! Kaylin can't focus with all of you here. Go! Clear out! And like wave them back, like order them back the way they came, speaking with more authority than Zero typically does. And I think my eye is almost like flaring with a bit of gold.
Make an intimidation check.
That's a natural 20. Becomes a 26.
It almost works too well. You square up to all of them, but Elbo's sort of in the front, and he's like, "Yes, sir. Everybody back!" And as he screams that, everybody starts to scream, "We're all gonna die!" And they start running the other direction.
Well,
they're tripping over each other, and you notice that now there are 2 civilians who trip and are at risk of being trampled, to which Kaylin seems to be a little focused. But you have at least gotten most of the group to move back. But there are 2 civilians now at risk of being trampled.
Is that intimidation my action?
That is your action.
So fair. I don't really have bonus actions per se.
You can always pickpocket them.
So true. I'm just gonna get myself in trouble if I try to go save those people. I think Zero feels the impulse to go to the 2 who have fallen. Like there's a moment where he feels proud of himself, where he's like, I'm a people person. I was able to get all these people to divert them, and then he sees it work too well, and all the confidence kind of drains out of him, and he looks sort of sheepishly to Kaia. Not even sheepishly. I think he looks embarrassed to Kaia, and is like, sort of his eyes going from Kaia to the fallen people. And I think the water has stopped, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Then I'm not gonna move. Yeah, that's my turn.
If I may, really quickly, I think you turned back to Kaia, and she's looking at you with an undecipherable expression. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Mysterious. Okay. We are now at second initiative with Percival.
Okay, how far away are the two civilians who... Oh, wait. I'm underwater. I get up.
So, yeah, you're not underwater, but I will say it does take half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
The water has stopped, and you are a wet boy, but...
Yes, okay. So I'll stand up. That's half my movement. And then how far away are...
Shut up, SJ. If you're watching on YouTube, you saw that. Get in the chat.
Listen.
How far away is the closest civilian who has fallen?
From you? Well, I'll say you kept getting pushed 5 feet back. I'm gonna say...
I'm far away.
Probably to you? 20 feet?
Okay, I can't get to him still. Okay, well, then I'm gonna run 15 feet towards him. Oh, and is it still difficult terrain?
At least it will cost you 10 feet to move 5 feet, but then after that it won't. So, okay. Give 5 feet of it as difficult terrain still.
Okay, so I can move 10 feet. So...
That'll get you right to the edge of the crowd.
Okay, I'll get to the edge of the crowd, and then I'll kind of... Percival will actually bang on his shield to alert the people around him, and it's going to yell out loud, "Watch out for the ones who've fallen! Help your friends! Right there and right there! Avoid them!" And we're going to start pointing, like that. Right there?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I almost want to say make a volume check, but you can persuasion check.
Okay, that's fine. That's a 18.
An 18? I will say with an 18, a lot of people hear you. Not everyone, but a lot of people hear you and are suddenly aware of their feet. But these two are still in the middle of a mob. And not everyone is exactly sure where they are. And now, if you've done anything, you've slowed everyone down to a point where they're like, what do we do? There's a big scary thing, but also I don't know where to step. But you have delayed the inevitable.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do. I don't think so. Yeah, that would be my fault.
Okay. Let's get going with Twig.
Okay, how far away am I from Kaelin here?
He is simply 5 feet above your head.
Oh, easy peasy. Can I climb to be level with him after I undo my wild shape?
Oh yeah, do you have a climb? Oh! After you undo your wild shape, I was kind of hoping it would be the octopus.
There's no reason to do that.
That sucks.
Water's gone, baby. It's all good. I just wanted to show off my cool octopus.
Well, technically no, because the stair scaffolding is on the other side. I mean, I guess you could make a check if you want to try to scale the side of this thing.
Can I grab his foot?
I mean,
can he take me with me? Is that okay? I'm small. What if I don't undo the wild shape and grab?
I'll tell you what.
Can an octopus climb the wall?
There's no way it can't. Come on, man. It's an octopus.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's got so much dex.
Make it. Okay, well, which is it? Do you want to grab his ankle with your tentacle, or do you want to climb the wall yourself?
I want to latch on to Kaelin, but I'm pretty sure that I can speak while I'm in wild shape. Let me make this.
That's your special ability, I thought, right? Your circle? Or...
I think my circle does let me do it. Let me just double check so I'm not just making that up. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of text. Yeah, I retain.
Reading it for the first time.
I retain my personality, memories, and ability to speak is one of the things.
Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so you can speak. You can speak to Caleb.
I just want to let him know that I'm not just a random creature latching onto him, and that I'll be like, Kaylin, it's me. I'm coming with you. Don't worry about the people. My friends got it.
I didn't think that a random octopus just showed up. I know it's you.
I just wanted to make sure you don't. Not every day you see an octopus.
That's true. I don't see an octopus every day. That's especially not out here.
In the desert.
Are you just gonna hang on there?
Yeah, if you need some help, I'll help out. I'm handy.
You're also an octopus, but
well, that gives me 8 hands.
I don't have time to be arguing with that logic, so up we go.
Can I hold an action to help him?
Sure.
Great.
I'll let you hold the help action.
Thank you.
I will say, since you're not generally technically inclined, the help action will require an intelligence check and will be success or fail.
That's fine. He's the opposite of technologically inclined.
I know.
He's also not very intelligent.
I know. I wanted to fair warn you of that.
It's gonna be good.
We'll be okay. I'm just here to help.
All right. Next up on the list, if that's your turn, is Alden Ambergris.
All right, so my friend Kalen's moving over to the next condenser, correct?
No, he's moving up to this condenser because he didn't get a chance to finish it.
Oh, that's right.
Because he had to fix the lever. Crunk.
So, and then how far are the people that are potentially about to the people that are on the ground who are maybe going to help with the people handling further?
If you're by the condenser, the edge of the mob is probably 30 feet from you if you're at a condenser.
So, cool. I'm going to reserve my action to help Kalen, but first I'm going to shout down to Madge. Hey friend!
Hello.
Make sure you bob and weave between and about their legs to get to the downed people. It'll help you move quickly.
Bob McWeave? I don't know. Who is that?
Yeah, Bob McWeave. He's a good friend of mine. He likes to move like this.
Is he the guy that fell? Oh, shit. You... Oh, my God.
He's a family friend.
Dang nabbit, you've done it again, Alden.
And if you want to know what Bob McWeave moves like, watch us on YouTube. Because that is also a YouTube exclusive you're missing.
And then, I guess first I'll call to Kalen and just say, is there anything I can do at this moment?
At the moment, it would help me immensely if you could get those people out of harm's way.
Right. Alden is going to use his big boy voice and is going to give the people the help action because they've already been given instructions. People of Duskrith, step with certainty, but look where you step. There may be people on the ground, but you gotta get moving. And I would like to use my action to give the help action just generally to the crowd, if that is possible. If not, I can take back everything I just said, but it will live forever in our memories, unfortunately.
No, it's gonna live forever on the internet is what it's gonna do.
Oh, I didn't scar you? I'll work harder next time.
Roll a persuasion check, you deeply, deeply disturbed individual.
You said persuasion?
Yeah.
Gonna be a 12.
12?
Yeah.
I will say, with a 12, you call out, and there is so much panic but at least Elbow turns to you and it's like, watch my feet. Watch where you step, friends! Watch where you step! And Elbow starts doing this crazy, like, walk across the sand like a spider, but that makes him get sort of, like, bumped into by a bunch of people, but he stays on his feet. He's okay. But that's pretty much what happens, yeah.
He's like the claymation guy doing one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like, except in the middle of a mob that is running for their lives, so it doesn't go well for him.
All right. His name is the
Winter
Warlock, by the way.
I realized right before I opened my mouth that I do not remember what that character's name is, so thank you.
Madge with Kaia on deck.
All right. Wait, did Alden's speech do anything, or is he just nuts?
No, he's just nuts. He did nothing.
Oh, God. Oh, perfect.
Well, what I said to you gives you advantage.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Oh, yes. Sorry, that's true. I thought you meant about the persuasion check.
Yeah, that did not work.
Yeah.
I forgot if it did. I was like, is he just saying things to me?
Imagine I go this entire combat just yelling things and not mechanically doing anything at all.
So helpful.
Would I be surprised? No.
Some other players have been doing that, and you know.
So true. So true.
It's
Holy
me. It's me.
guacamole. How close am I to the nearest person that is going to be trampled? Would you say?
I would say, because you've stepped out of the water at this point.
I did.
So I would say you could get to them with into the actual trampoline with about 30 feet of movement.
That's the movement I got. So I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna start sprinting towards the first person that's about to get trampled that I see, and in my head I'm like, Bob McWeave, that man's a goddamn genius, and I'm like, you see, like she's using her ladle to kind of like move people out of the way, and she's like shooing people away, and I would like to try to pick up whoever is about to be trampled and get them out of harm's way, please.
I love this very much. So, yeah, so you make your way to this small blonde boy in overalls with green eyes who's just yelling Kaylin's name over and over again. Kaylin! 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 And he just sees this swamp lady with a ladle coming towards him.
Are you Bob McWeave?
No, my name's Bobby Hill.
So close. Whatever. I'm gonna scoop him up.
And okay, make a
what?
I don't even know. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you're really missing context here.
God damn it, JP.
That boy ain't right.
Oh, God. Yeah, go ahead and roll. I'm sorry. I even have this one written down. This one's not even improvised. It's. I need you to roll an athletics check. I'm sorry. It's right here in my notes, I swear.
Oh my god. You said athletics.
I did.
I got 24.
24 will do it easily. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god, it's not even that funny. It's not even that funny. Oh.
It's 4 a.m. in a basement in Brooklyn. We all haven't slept in 2 days.
Oh, I actually haven't slept in so long. Oh, that's not even a joke. Oh, chat. All right. Yeah, so you pick up Bobby Hill. And you manage to very easily carry him out of the stampede, so one person is safe. But Bobby is like, it's like, what? Put me down! Put me down!
Bobby, I'm gonna take good care of you. I'm your mama now.
You ain't my mama! You smell like wet!
I got an eel in my backpack.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I think we just laughed in real time for like 4 minutes, and I'm so sorry to everyone watching this.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so glad the eel came back, though.
All right.
I had to bring it back.
Is that your turn? It has to be your turn.
I don't think I'm allowed to do anything else.
Kaia, I'm gonna need you to explain everything you want to do before I respond to it so I can recover. It's now your turn.
And that's so fair. Where is Kaia? I don't remember. oh, right. Yeah, so I didn't have to drop.
You didn't.
0,
I just
thankfully.
wanted to have.
Yeah, I kind of did too. I kind of wanted the dilemma, but nonetheless, Kaia is thankful because she wasn't sure if she was gonna. She felt at a loss at if she should just drop him or let him down gently. And I think once Zero leaps out of her arms, she turns. And I think she sees Kaylin distressed, and for a moment, I think she wonders if she can help soothe him, and then sees Twig as an octopus latch onto him, and she's like, okay, and then turns to the crowd and sees Madge go after one. Is there still another civilian that is on the ground?
Yes, there is a small girl also wearing similar peasant overalls with this mousy brown messy hair.
Not mousy brown messy hair. Okay, I gotta save her. Okay, yeah, she's not gonna do. Yeah, no, she's gonna do her little her run, her sprint. She's gonna sprint towards her, and try to actually. I think she's going to use her Dustmancer ability. How far away am I from her right now? Can I get there in 30 feet or no?
You're by 0, yes?
I was by where 0 was.
Yeah, so that... Yeah, you can get in there.
Okay. All right. I think she's just going to get in there then with her brute force and kind of shield the girl, because I don't think I can move her out of it, so I think I'm just gonna kind of go on top of her and take the beatings.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw then.
Okay.
That's an interesting choice.
I'm actually pretty good at those. Oh my god, I'm rolling. Okay. Wait, 17, 5, 23, 22. That's a 22.
22.
I'm really good at math, guys.
I will say, then, you only take half, which is... How do you take half of 1? You know what? You take no trample damage.
Yeah.
You take
Hell
no
yeah.
trample damage. I guess I should have had that be more than 1 dice, but, you know, we learn about game design as we go, fam. Anyway.
I think if anything, I'm sure she's scared. So I think Kaia will just wrap her body around this girl and kind of sink her hands and her feet into the sand to kind of create this dome of sorts to shield her. And I think she feels like the legs and the feet kind of kicking around her. And I think she just tries to whisper and console this girl. It's okay. I'm going to cover you, okay? No one's going to hurt you anymore.
Oh, I lost my brother. My brother Bobby.
Oh, we'll find him, okay? Okay, as soon as the crowd passes. What's your name?
Martha May.
Martha May? Okay. That's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
We're gonna get a
You're gonna be
cease and
okay.
desist.
We're gonna get sued by so many people.
Madge, you need to stop right now.
I just messed with 3 IPs in the past 10 minutes.
Merry Christmas, Martha Bay.
Yeah, Martha Mayhill. Anyway,
That'll be it.
I love my life. Anyway, keep that in. And with that, is that your turn? That's your turn. So, it is now Kaylin's turn. And I will say, he sees everyone leaving, and he sees that the civilians are largely safe. He manages to steady himself, and I'll say, yeah, I was pondering disadvantage, but especially since he's being helped by... Now, I do require, Twig, how do you, as an octopus, plan on helping
I got this.
an artificer
I thought about
repair his magic machine? Okay.
I thought about it. So
You tell me.
the octopus has an ability. It has the trait compression, so he can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch without expending extra movement to do so. So I figure maybe there's an internal issue that's causing this smoke, and maybe as an octopus, I can, get in there and figure it out. So I thought about it a little bit. I used my brain just a tiny bit. I used Patrick's intelligence because Twig does not have any.
This is fascinating. So he goes. Kaylin flies up, and he makes the first attempt at a repair. He takes out his tools, and he manages to wrench a few of these larger bolts that seem to control regulator valves shut. However, you see that there's still smoke on the outside, and he says, I think there's something inside. I think there's a valve that's separated. Can you take this? Can you take this inside? And he hands you a little pack of goo that he says, this will mold around and seal any leaks. Take this and apply it to the inside. But I'll be warned. Don't stay in there for longer than a minute, or you'll burn up. Understood?
Yeah, I got it.
Be safe. So, as you see that there's a little gap that Kaylin allows to peel back, and you compress yourself and you peel in there. This inside is a steel straight-lined web of just valve pipe that they all circle around what looks like this force field. And within this force field is what looks like its own sun, radiating energy at the same level of the unyielding. It is hot in there. It is contained by this field, but you can feel yourself sweating. It's almost beautiful and awe-inspiring as little solar flares flick over the surface of this miniature solar entity. And you see the problem right away. One of those large pipes that connects to it is bent in half and sort of and has a hole in it. Perhaps if you're able to apply that to the hole, it will, in fact, fix itself.
All right. I'm getting a lot of very, eldritch god imagery with this little cephalopod by this miniature sun.
It is a little eldritchy.
Yeah, very cool. So I guess I'll maneuver my way to where the hole is, and if I can hold the packet with the tentacles and then take my octopus beak and rip that sucker open, and
yeah, make a. This is pretty easy, but make a dexterity. Make a. I'll say sleight of hand check as an octopus.
Sleight of hand check.
A sleight of tentacle check, please.
Yeah, of course. He does have the tentacle action, so sure. And my sleight of hand. Oh, not bad. Hey, that's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20, yeah. So you apply this silver liquid, and you watch as it it's sort of like liquid Band-Aid over it, but then as the liquid Band-Aid seals, it suddenly begins to take on the form of the metal in question and seals it off as if there never was a hole to begin with.
That's the
only way you can tell is that it's a little brighter and newer. And you watch as the force field surrounding the sun gets a little stronger. However, it is hot as the hell's in there, and you're going to want to get the hells out.
I'd like to expend any available movement I have to get out of there if I can.
And you absolutely, I will allow that, just since this was so flavorful of you.
Yay!
Yeah, and so you get out, and Kaylin's like, was this a success?
Yeah, I put the goo on the pipe, and then it glowed more, so we're good?
Wait, there was a hole.
In one of the pipes? Yeah.
God, so I'm glad we got to it in time. That could have been catastrophic. Let's check the third one. And he allows you to latch onto him, and he's going to use the rest of his movement to fly over to the next condenser, where he is going to attempt to make another check. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting this. Natural 20.
Yay! We love that.
And on a natural 20, he gets to complete 2 checks at once. Which means...
Is there, just to interrupt real quick, sorry, is there a catwalk or something on this other side? I just read a thing that might...
There are catwalks, yes. Yeah.
So
how long you can hold?
Well, the octopus can only breathe underwater, so I need to get out of wild shape.
Oh my god, how long can you... Okay.
I can hold my breath.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I can hold my breath. We were only up there for a few seconds.
But I'm sorry, no, here's what I need. You're right about that, but you did also just step into, an environment with a miniature sun.
And I spoke full sentences. I get it.
And you spoke full sentences.
Yes.
I do need a Constitution saving throw.
Absolutely.
To see if you are...
So fair.
Wheezing or not.
I'm okay at these.
I'm just picturing a Kalgo trying to hold his breath.
That's a 9.
All right. I'm going to do you both a favor and not a favor. You are trying to hold your breath, and you're talking to him, but you're trying to conserve, but eventually it's just too much, and you're like, I can't breathe, and the light starts to fade. But all that happens is you get a little woozy, you see stars, and you let go of Kaylin 20 feet in the air, which is going to incur 2d6 falling damage. But I will say, here's where I'm going to do you a favor. You land in what's left of the water.
All right, yeah.
So you can now breathe. But that's 2 plus... you take 7 points of falling damage.
That's cool. I have 9 temporary hit points, so we're all good.
Great. So you take 7 points of falling damage, but you are now in the water. But Kaelin looks deeply unsettled and confused before he remembers, oh duh, this is an octopus. He goes, Lad, are you alright?
He's just gonna wave a tentacle in the air. Try to kind of form it into a crude, like, curly thumbs up.
Yeah, and he sees that and he's like, have to focus. And he walks over and he notices the issue with this other one is pretty simple. It just seems to be a valve has come undone. So he cranks it shut with all of his might. And everything maintains a steady hum. And it seems like stasis has been brought back down. And he calls down to you on the floor. Hit that large lever just at the base. Turn them off. We can't be sure. And so, we are currently out of initiative, but if one of you would like to go and turn that off, that would be lovely. As the crowd begins to run away and dissipate, and you are all left with just Kaelin, the worker who you saved, Boris, who is trapped under a piece of sheet metal that is even too heavy for Boris to lift on his own, and these 2 children. Hi. He flies down himself and pulls the lever himself. And you hear as, like, all the beating stops. Oh. Well, it looks like one catastrophe's averted, and from one crisis to another. Is everyone all right?
We're all good, yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Boris lifts the piece of sheet metal barely off of him and rolls from out under it. I am fine. Thanks for asking.
Oh, I was actually talking to Kayla. Glad you're doing good too.
I think Kaia's gonna get off of this child and kind of like with a gentle hand still kind of like wrapped around her to help console her. I think she'll kind of look for, hopefully, she's a little nervous. She's kind of hoping that there's not a body on the ground somewhere. She's prepared to see one, but do I see her? Do I see Bobby anywhere?
Yeah. So as you look across, you see Bobby in the arms of. How are you carrying sweet Bobby?
Madge is holding him like a football player holding the football going into the end zone. She's still kind of like running with him, but she doesn't know exactly where to go. So I think she's kind of running in circles, and then she spots Kaia and the other overalled child and starts jogging.
Over here.
Oh, all right. There's 2 of them. All right. And then she makes her way over, and she gently sets the child down. She has a little sense about her. I think that this is Bobby. Is this the other one?
Yeah, this is, I believe, his
Bobby,
sister.
why you go running off on your own? And she goes ahead and just slaps him across the face. You know Mama's gonna hit you for that. She's gonna give you a whooping.
Who is this Mama? I told him something different, but
oh.
His mama's my mama. He's my brother, and he's dumb.
Well, where is your mama? Because you 2 both fell, and we had to figure it out. So where is your mother?
Mama's cross town at home. She didn't want to come see. I didn't want to come see neither. But Bobby just had to come see because he loves Kaelin. Bobby, lad, what are you doing here? Well, I just wanted to make sure you was okay. Well, I'm fine now, so you can get on home, all right? But, all right. Okay, Mr. Kaelin. But, she isn't really my mama now, is she? Says pointing at you, Madge.
I'll never tell. And then I turn around, and then I start running away.
What? Where are you going? Doesn't matter.
Don't worry about it.
Where are you going, by the way? GM question. Where are you running?
I think maybe just like towards like maybe like I don't like where like Alden is or something. I think she's so mystified about Bobby McWeave that she's like Alden is the only direction to go. So she's kind of she goes, don't worry about it.
Speaking of which, I feel like at this point Alden's finished drunkenly climbing down, and Boris was the one that climbed out of the rubble, right?
Yes.
He finishes climbing down and he goes, "Did I hear Boris over here?"
Duh.
Now, don't tell me I missed seeing you hit things.
Yet. You haven't missed anything, drunk man.
Well, good to know. Have I ever told you the story of my friend Bobby McWeave?
No. And I, don't want to hear it. Kaelin! What are we going to do about the thieves? Well, I reckon that we'll have to get our things back. I'd rather not discuss it in front of mixed company. You all have proven quite capable in that. Care to join me in my quarters? We can discuss. I believe some of you are requesting gold. Might be able to oblige if you'd be willing to help out the cause.
Oh, I'll help for free.
And we will help for gold.
Yeah, definitely gold for us. And Twig's gonna come out of the water as his human form, or elven form, rather.
I have a question about that. So, GM, you described Twig as jumping out of their clothes when they turned into an octopus. Are they naked?
I was waiting for someone to bring that up.
Okay. The way that you wild shape, you can either stay like, you can have your clothes like turn into the shape with you, or your clothes can like shrink to fit you. It makes it so you don't.
I'm sorry, I was just having fun.
Yeah, you don't have to.
We can retcon that. We can retcon that. I just thought it was funny to say at the time.
Did I lose my clothes for sure? I mean,
No,
if you're down,
clothes.
If you're down, it says it doesn't have to. Any equipment could just fall to the ground or merge into the form.
That is player. I described something as the GM because I was having fun, but I will allow that up to you, Twig, as to whether or not your clothes magically rematerialize on you.
I like to imagine that when he like turns into it, the cloak like wraps around him and it's like pop, and like there
Great.
it is.
That's better. Let's do that. Great. So no, he is not naked. Get your mind out of
Much
the gutter.
to everyone's
Kaia.
chagrin, obviously.
Yeah, everyone wanted to see Twig naked. All right. That's for our official roll call only fans, is what that's for. Subscribe. Anyway. Yeah. Well, whether it be gold or altruism, I certainly could use the help. Come, we can discuss things more in my quarters. Boris, take Bobby back to Monpaw Hill.
Kaylin, can I talk to you privately first before talking to our friends?
Certainly. This way, if you all don't mind. And Boris is going to just pick up these two children, much to both of their chagrins, and just start carrying them back home and lecturing them about safety, which is rich coming from him. And with that, Kaylin will sort of float up and lead you around to the other side of the condenser so that you're out of earshot. What's on your mind?
Look, I understand that we take in refugees, and that's totally fair, and I love that. I was a refugee, and I totally understand it. I don't think that you should let them go on this mission. I can go by myself or with Boris, and we can get the stuff back, but these people just want it for money, and we need to conserve what we have.
Kaia, you know that I have instincts about people, right? And he points to the red monocle on his head.
Yeah, I know.
I looked at them.
Every single one. Madge said that she was someone's mommy. A little boy.
That was a bit disturbing. I can't lie to you. That one gives me the willies. But
it's Zero and that other elf, the Twig, I think name. They're both in it just for money. How do you even know that they're going to? People who are not emotionally attached to this place do not actually care.
Kaia, you know as well as I do that these rust brands are a problem. And not the usual scorpion kind of problem, not the usual sandfox kind of problem. A real problem.
I've been training with Boris.
I
can handle
you have,
it.
And you are strong. I am so proud of the growth that you found under Boris. You two are incredibly powerful warriors, and I am eternally grateful for that. But if we are to survive, we have to adapt. And besides, there might be more to this group than meets the eye. There's certainly a lot more to this group than meets the eye. But I think they could be good for us. They're strange, I'll grant you that. And some of them might have corrupt motivations. But it's my belief. It is my belief that so long as you keep the corrupt at an arm's distance, there are ways to use that for an altruistic goal.
Okay. I will never understand the inner machinations of your mind, but I
Few do.
respect you. And I trust you. So, can I at least be on the team? I will guide them. I know where some of the rust brands have been ambushing outposts, so I can at least lead some of the patrol.
I wouldn't have it any other way. It's either you or Boris, and to be honest, I trust your brain a little more than Boris. Boris will remain here to head up the guard. And you will lead this mission, Kaia.
Thank you.
Of course. I trust you with my life. Come now. We have new comrades to welcome.
Okay.
On our way. And he clicks his heels twice, and that increases the speed a little, and he just sort of flutters away in front of you. But you notice that whenever he's excited, he sort of kicks his feet while he flies. And excitedly, he makes his way back towards the group.
You can't make him cute, JP. Stop trying.
All right. Everyone, if you'll find your way to my quarters, we can discuss things further, like payment and what's been going on. I have a few things that even you don't know about yet, Kaia. And I'm anxious to share. This way. And that's where we're going to go ahead and leave off today's episode. Yay, episode. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, damn.
Thanks everyone so much for watching and listening. We want to shout out our incredible artists, first of all. Our logo designed by @RealSimonBouille and character design by Jules in the Rain. Follow them on Instagram. Their work is amazing, and we could not do what we do without them. If you're enjoying the show, please give us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcast. It really, really, really does help us, guys, with the algorithm. If you're watching on YouTube, which you should because there's plenty of little Easter eggs for you, please smash those like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell so that you can listen to new episodes as soon as they come out. And if you want early access and bonus content like our downtime episodes where we talk about each episode in depth and give you behind-the-scenes scoop, head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/rollcallproductions and become a patron today. And last but certainly not least, follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Roll Call Pod and tell us how much you're loving the show. We really, really appreciate you guys tuning in, and thank you so much. Good night. And remember, if you create a villain that your players hate, make him a good guy in the next campaign. That's all, everybody. Thank you so much.